This week, well, our hometown hero is Gabe Rendon, our guest from the show. Gabe, again, welcome back and thank you so much.
You. Appreciate that.
We just talked about financial literacy and the importance of financial literacy, but you actually started a nonprofit organization called Financial Literacy Center of the Lehigh Valley. Can you talk to me about this organization?
Sure. So as you mentioned, it's a nonprofit organization created to increase financial literacy in the Lehigh Valley. We desire to empower individuals so that they can advance and transform their lives through personal financial education. And our focus, our mission is to five groups in our community. So high school students, immigrants, military veterans, widows and widowers, and anyone that's come out of prison in the last 3 years. We believe that everyone needs to learn more about personal finance, but these groups are facing or have faced a life-changing event that gives them additional obstacles, and so we want to focus our attention there first.
Sure.
And it was created because having been in the financial services industry for 17 years, the most rewarding part of banking for me wasn't what I was getting paid. It was really, I discovered in my mid-30s that what made me happy, what made me get up every day was being able to help someone. I would give them information so that they could make an educated decision that impacted their life. And seeing someone buy their first home or consolidate their debt or whatever it was, that was the most rewarding part of the job for me. So that's sort of what sparked the thought of financial literacy.
Sure. Let's talk about that banking career for a moment. You're a bank, you're with Wells Fargo, right? Yeah. You're a successful banker, you're in your 30s. Everyone, I've talked to former colleagues of yours, everyone has nothing but incredibly great things to say about you and about your time there. Why then leave that, a very promising banking career, to go into a nonprofit? I mean, generally nonprofits, everyone knows you rely on people's contributions. It doesn't pay very well to work for yourself. Usually, I've always said when you work for yourself, it's tough to deal with your boss. Why would you leave a banking career to do something like this?
Well, when you walk away from a career, a lot of things have to line up, right? And so first of all, your passion for what you're going to do has to be there. And as I just mentioned, I'm passionate about helping people in this area. But I'm also passionate geographically about the Lehigh Valley because my wife and I were both born and raised here in Allentown. And so it's important for me to give back to this community. I felt like I was always doing that at my job previously, but Financial Literacy Center embodies how I feel about helping. So I don't know if that's clear enough, but so the second thing that needs to line up is obviously your finances. You have to be able to walk away from your job, and this is a great opportunity for me to give a shout out to my #1 supporter, which is my wife, Tish.
Smart man.
Tish, was behind me from the minute she saw the strategy to today, and without her help, we wouldn't be able to do this. And then the third thing is that you can create a executable plan so that people can get behind it.
Sure.
And so my board are really, they're great friends, and they're really smart people. So me and Tish, together with them, were able to come together with a good plan that we were willing to all get behind, and all of those things came together in 2016, and so I left.
Wow. You say you grew up here in Allentown, the Lehigh Valley region. I've heard your story before. Do you mind talking a little bit about your story, you growing up, and some of the different challenges that you faced and overcame?
Sure. So my parents and my brothers came here in the 70s. I was born in Allentown in 1977, so a child of immigrants. And we were raised in the poorest neighborhood in Allentown. And so there's a lot of challenges that you face in those situations, a lot of decisions you have to make, and some of them are good, some of them are bad. But at the age of 21 is when I became a banker, and that's when I bought my first house. And I bought a single home on the west end of Allentown, which was a big step for me. That was about as far as I was willing to move away. I thought I was moving to like another state. And So I was able to experience firsthand what financial literacy was able to do in my life. I was able to advance. I was able to, it empowered me to transform my surroundings. And then again, working in the bank for 17 years, from the First Union days to Wells Fargo, as you mentioned, all of my experiences just continue to prepare me for this. And so. Again, it was an idea that people got behind, and I am able now to do what I love, what I'm passionate about every day. You go through a lot of ups and downs in life, but it's very rare that you get a chance to just create a company that does what you want it to do. And so I'm really desiring to give people what I had, which is to empower them with the same knowledge so that they can do what I did. I didn't go to college, and so I went very far with what I was able to learn, and I'm just looking to share that.
That's awesome. What can you tell me? Two sides of this question. The first, if someone's looking to take a class, how do they do that? Secondly, for everyone else who's looking to support your organization, how can we go about doing that?
Sure. So everyone, whether they're looking to take a class, volunteer, or donate, should go to our website, which is flclv.org. So it's our initials. And at the website, they're able to register for classes under our in the community section. And then we have a donate button you could just click and just make a donation right online if you want to support. Volunteers should fill out a contact form, and actually students can do the same if they want. That'll allow them to subscribe to our, to our updates that we send out on email and Facebook, and we will get their information and contact them about volunteering opportunities as they open up.
And just so our viewers who might want to be donors know, how much does it cost to take the class if you're in one of those 5 key groups?
Sure. So our students don't pay us anything. We provide our course for free. It's an 8 to 12 week course depending on age. So we raise money in order to provide these courses. And you can donate, $300 contribution will pay for one student to complete the whole course. That includes all of the material. We have a little competition in our classroom. They get awards, they get certificates. So whichever one of these community groups that you want to support, or if you just want to support our mission in general, or the Lehigh Valley, our website is the best place to start.
Right. Gabe, thank you so much for what you do, for your heart, for people, for the community. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, and thanks again for having me on the show.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on. We'll have to have you back.
All right, great.
Thanks. Gabe Rendon, the founder and executive director of the Financial Literacy Center of the Lehigh Valley. Check out the website. It's flclv.org. And as some of you may have noticed, normally I have a Face the Issues mug. Today we are using the Financial Literacy Center mugs in honor of Gabe. So check out the website. I'd love to have your support for that organization.